ball power play, and this is a
Singapore and Malaysia are getting underway right now. We're also counting down to the Open here in Hong Kong.
News as it breaks.
Just in from Jakarta, we've got both figures out for the last quarter.
Plus the stories that matter most to Asia.
These are the challenges facing China's new leadership.
Ship is here in the container hub of Singapore.
Luxury retailers driving Hong Kong property ever higher.
Get on the move with me, Rashad Salamat. Weekdays on Bloomberg Television.
gets the foul and the finish.
Well, how pretty was that? Misty Bass.
What does that say to you, that France is going to go ahead with that
it says to me that France is a bit more serious about its contractual obligations than the Ukrainian government at the moment.
Because the Ukrainians aren't paying for your gas. Does it say to you that Europe is divided on the idea of sanctions against Russia and maybe doesn't have the appetite for ratcheting them up?
Well, I know that many, if not most, European countries do not have any appetite for confrontation with Russia, especially for economic confrontation. We are not going to violate a single contractual obligation to Europe or to anyone else. And I believe that this is the way any serious businessman, any serious politician should behave.
Do you think that the West has the appetite and attention span to see through this crisis in Ukraine? Or?
Well, they're already getting some signals that people already start experiencing fatigue from this absolutely useless, childish exercise trying to turn a very serious crisis into something which does not have anything, to do with the future of Ukraine, but has to do with how people are perceived by their own electorate, how they are perceived by those who try to dictate the politics from Washington.
We'll look back. Seattle has gotten as close as 12. Back in the third quarter, scoring was down for both teams, 15-13. Phoenix still managed to outscore the visitors. 5 on a shot clock. Here's Bass. Bass behind the brick. Brittany Griner screen, and Bass again showing you her feathery, soft touch from outside.
Well, Taurasi just setting the whole thing up on that, and Griner looked like she might get that ball off the turn, and Misty Bass was right there.
Powell, the deep three. Bass with another rebound. 6 points, 6 boards for Bass in 16 minutes. Here's Murphy, holds it up high. Out to Griner. Griner says, I'll try my hand at that 17-footer.
2.
Here's Bird up ahead. Great to see Sue Bird, number 2 in the league all-time assists. Missed all of last season.
Yeah, she's such a heady player. She and Diana played together for years the 1 year at Connecticut and then years overseas and in the Olympic team.
Here's Bass up the baseline feed. Griner trying to tip it to a teammate. She was locked up with the rookie. Quinn is able to leak out and get the easy left-hand lay-in. Under 3.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Murphy and Bass looking the opposite direction of the pass, whizzed right behind her. As Bass will sit down along with Joanna Bonner, Penny Taylor, and David Copeland check into the lineup here for Sandy Brondello's Phoenix Mercury. Here's Powell with the left hand, drive and spin. No, rebound Copeland.
2.
Rossi, beautiful wrap around shovel pass inside to Brittany Griner and cashes in the easy point blank shot.
Yeah, she draws a crowd, doesn't she? They all attract to Diana Taurasi, and she sees that. And then, as you said, the wraparound pass to Brittany Griner. And a steal.
2.
finds the trailing Penny Taylor, anticipating a cut from Shea Murphy. And Phoenix misses an opportunity there. Tarasi will sit down. Comes with 2:26 to play. And a timeout on the floor.
This ball.
Phoenix in control here in the opener, 77-57.